All right, folks, how you doing? Good morning. Um, it is Memorial Day 2025, so I hope you're having a good one or will have a good one. Today I just wanted to make a brief video. Um, why I think you should have in your car at all times have one of these things. These things right here are called code readers. Okay, look on the back. I'm gonna zoom in or bring close to you. You see the words code reader? These are good to have in your vehicle because if you ever, let's say you have an icon that comes on your dashboard, let's say a check engine light, and you want to see what's wrong with your car, it's good to have one of these because you can plug it into your port and it will tell you, it will give you a code. So let's say your check engine light is on. You're not a mechanic like me, but you want to see what's wrong with it. So when you take it to the mechanic, you could tell them uh, what code is coming up on your code reader. So therefore, it saves them time. It might even save you some money, and that would help diagnose your car problem sooner, rather than you know it taking a long time. So I think these are good to have. I got this one um, off of Amazon. I think maybe a year ago, maybe a year and a half, something like that, 12 to 18 months ago. But these are very good to have. You can get these at any store, any physical store, any of your big box stores, any of your small box stores, even online if you want. Like I got this one from Amazon. So, not saying this brand is the best, but yeah, they make them somewhat affordable. This will cost me, I think, $30, maybe $35. Some of these code readers, they do cost even more if you want to get one. Some of these mechanics that I see on the YouTube, they have some that cost about three, four, maybe $500. Of course, I don't need anything that big, but something like this is good to have. Okay, what I'm going to do is briefly show you how it works. So I'm going to walk into my car, and let's see. I'm going to look up here, tilt the camera up. This is what you call a port. Okay, so what I'm going to do, if you look here, all right, so your code reader has a cord coming out the top part of it. Here's the male end of that port. It's the female end. So all I'm going to do is just plug it in. And you see, it turns on. Okay. I think usually you have to have your car running, but I don't know. I don't. It's working right now, so I guess not. But it is on. And let's see. I think usually. Ooh, man. I haven't used this in a while. Let's see. I think you go in this OBD. Let's hit that. So let's go check. That's what it's on. I forgot exactly, but okay. Erase data from last time I used it. I said yes. Communicating, please wait. Okay, so I'm on the diagnostic menu. I don't know if this could zoom in. But what it says on my screen, diagnostic menu at the top, you can faintly see it, but I'll read it to you. There's a menu of options. At the very top, it says read code. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to hit the green check mark right here. Hit it. Read codes. Let's go down where it says stored codes. Let's see what that says. Stored codes, reading codes, please wait. So it says the selected mode is not supported, so press any key to continue. Now let's go down here to pending codes. Let me fix that. There we go. Pending codes. All right, select the mode is not supported. So, permanent codes. So, right now I'm just going through how you use it. Let's see here. Are you sure? Yes. But see, this is another thing too. Let's go to here to the DTC lookup. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. So I'm just sitting around here playing. Let me show you what I did. On my thing here, if you look at this second option, it says DTC lookup. So you can look up. Yeah, you can look up. You just type in your code, and I guess it tells you what code it is and what you need to tell your mechanic. Or two, you know what you could do, folks, is whatever code pops up on here, you can just type it into Google, type it into Yahoo, and find out your code that way. So, you know, these things are helpful, man or lady. Just keep one of these. I recommend. You're free to do what you want, but I recommend having something like this in your car because, you know, if something happens, and you know, you can plug this in, find your code, whatever your problem is, and then go relay that information to your mechanic. So, you know, it's very helpful, I believe, to have something like this. Okay. Let's see. It's linking to vehicle right now. Now with this model that I have right here, I haven't used this in a while, so I'm not going to give you a detailed tutorial how to use this, but I'm just trying to give you a working idea of how something like this works, so you can familiarize yourself and you know, become more knowledgeable. All right. All it is just getting some information right now. Things about finished. Come on. There we go. Says, yeah, that's why. Yeah, the ignition does have to be on. It says it right here. Verify that the ignition is on. So that's what I'm gonna do. Hang on. Okay. Let's see if we can go back. Now let's go forward. Try this again. Okay. You know, while I have this on, I have a code 82 on my car. And this car, this is a Chevrolet Spark, okay? So that means it's time to get an oil change. I got an oil change, maybe 2-3 weeks ago. Let's see if I can get this off of here, okay? It says erase previously stored data to save data for this test, all right. Now, like I say, I'm not a mechanic, folks, so I can't tell you every little thing on here, okay? But it's saying on this screen here, it says I/M readiness. And it's giving me some letters telling me what's good, what's not good, okay? So let's look here. It says DTC that's green. I assume that's good. I don't know. Said IGN, that's ignition. Says spark, so I guess that's ignition. I'm not for sure, but says evap system. It has a green check mark, so I assume that's good. Now it does say on here air, okay, and it has that circle with a red line going through it, so I guess that's bad. If you look here, it says HCAT down here on the bottom left corner. That's saying the same thing. It has a white circle with a red hash mark going through it, so I guess that's bad. So whenever I get a chance, hopefully it's nothing bad that I need to deal with right now, but I can take it to a mechanic and find out what that is. Or like I said, I can look online. If it's anything I personally could do, I might try it. If not, I'll take it to a mechanic and go that route. But that's how it works. So like I say, you just have to, stuff like this you just have to play with. I'm at the control module now. It says AT. I assume that's the automatic transmission. I'm not for sure, but I can scroll down here to engine. Let's hit engine. And what I'm going to do, I showed you that code 82. So what I'm going to try and do is erase that code while I have it. I'm going to go down here on the second row. It says erase codes. Hit the green button. Erase trouble codes. Are you sure? Yes. Erasure is done. Let's see. All right, now let's see. Okay, set to clear. Let's turn this off. Like I said, you have to. Oh man, I did it one time, but obviously I ain't got it this morning. I don't have the touch this morning, but I wanted to make a quick video. I see this video. I'm gonna try to keep it under 15 minutes, but yeah, stuff like this is good to have. Once you become knowledgeable with it, be able to play with it, understand what your codes are, where to go on here to find your codes. Look them up online, or like I say, take it to your mechanic, tell them what the code is saying on your code reader, and that'll make it easier for them to diagnose the problem a lot faster. Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna tinker with this a little bit more and go on from there. I hope you have a good day, everybody. Bye bye.